Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, June the 13th. I figured I'd give you a quick update on the farm for this week and with a little homestead here. My name is Larry Collins, and this is what I cordially call our Collins Family Urban Homestead. Start out, we look at the chicks here. They are about 8 weeks, 8, 9 weeks old, something like that right now. I don't remember exactly the age at the moment. I have to go back and look, but they're 8 or 9 weeks old. They still got a little bit more growing to go before they can either go to freezer camp or join the other birds. But they are definitely doing well, doing good. You can kind of see back behind this chicken tractor over here where it's been the last few times, and I don't move this on a daily basis. I move it on a probably maybe a weekly or so. Not quite as many birds in there as to need that many. So walking over here to the garden right now, kind of take a look here at the tomatoes. We're definitely getting a lot of tomatoes starting to form and stuff that are on here. I am a little concerned. I'm not sure what this is here. So the tomatoes are getting a bit of a leaf curl and stuff on them. They look better in the morning than they do later on in the afternoon. I'll give you a close-up here in a minute and take a walk around and see how they're doing. We've got this one plant. It's got like 2 tomatoes right there, and a big old cluster of, if you can see that. Let me do this. Hopefully that caught that. I may have to edit that out. There's a big old cluster of like 5 or 6 right there, and then all throughout here there are plenty of other tomatoes going on. And so far these are doing well, growing up pretty well. Down here on the ground, my Malabar spinach, the ducks and the chickens have kind of found that, and to a certain degree it's becoming chicken food, which I'm not overly concerned with. If they can come over here and eat some of it, I'm not complaining. My green beans are starting to see some flowers. Started seeing them this week. They would probably like a taller trellis for sure. Some of them are starting to get some yellow leaves down at the bottom. So what I'm thinking, even though these are pole tomatoes and should produce throughout the season, we'll see what happens here. They may end up, dying off in June. I may end up having to replant and kind of go from there. So, but you can kind of see here, there's quite a few flowers and stuff all throughout that. So that's where we're at on our green beans. Our squash plant over here, I've already harvested probably a couple of pounds of squash this last week from it, and there's still some more on here. I'll show a little bit more of a close-up a little bit later. But it's doing pretty. I think we're starting to get some brown on some of the tips and stuff. I may need to go through and kind of prune some of these a little bit. I don't know if it's not getting enough water. This particular bed, one of the projects I have to do, it's got some kind of a irrigation issue. And I think it's getting too much, because on this end over here, I end up with a big old puddle of water over here. So I don't know. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to dig down in here. I'm afraid there's a leak in one of the pipes that's under there. So we'll have to take a look at that and see. The sip tomatoes are about the same spot as they've been. We've got water. I don't know if these sip gardens are working the way they are supposed to. I'm not sure if they're actually getting the water that they need. They've got plenty of water in the containers. I'm just not sure it's wicking up like it's supposed to. This may, I'm not expecting a whole lot from this at this point in time. I still need to pull these guys out the chives, so probably just need to give a good haircut all the way down and let them come back out and see what's up. The basil is ready to be harvested again. I actually picked some last week and it's already starting to come back up. I may give it another week. I don't know if we're ready for any more basil right offhand. So that's where the basil is. This particular couple of tomato plants, if you can kind of tell, I trimmed back a lot of the leaves on the bottom and trimmed these guys up. Kind of looking, I probably need to do that a little bit more. And it's holding its own. It's definitely won't do this. I may need to just give it a good fertilization and see what's happening with that. It's morning and my shoulders are hurting. It's been one of those kind of weeks. So let me give you a close-up. I'll kind of turn you around and kind of give you a close-up tour of everything, and we'll kind of go from there. So that's the garden as of June 13th, 2020. And with this one space over here, once I get the irrigation fixed, I'll clear back. My wife wants me to go ahead and plant some zucchini in here. So I think I may do that. Either that or I'll go get some peas or something like that. The black-eyed pea kind of thing. Not sure just yet. So, but I do need to get that fixed and get that turned around. So that's the garden tour for today. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour. It's kind of a brief tour. This is not a whole lot of projects going on this weekend that I've got going right off. I've been an exhausted weekend, so we'll probably not do a whole lot more. So I'm going to wrap up this video here. Hope you enjoyed this stuff. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. I'd sure appreciate it. Hope you have a great weekend. God bless, and we'll see you on the next video.